MLB The Show's coverage of minor league baseball is on the air as we continue our tour around the minor leagues. Game number 3 of this new season between the Round Rock Express and the Oklahoma City Dodgers. And before we progress any further, let's have a quick look at our 2 starting lineups for tonight. And then briefly, let's take a look at the 2 starting pitchers who get the assignment here. Tom South will step in now. Sets the 2-2 pitch. Swing and a broken bat as this ball's hit on the ground. And a good throw gets him 1 gone.
Oh boy, on a nice summer afternoon, this will sting just a little bit. But on a cold night, that's going to make your hands feel like you've got a fistful of bumblebees.
Darren Irizarry digs in at the plate. Full count offering on its way. Ground ball to second. This could be 2. 1 there. Relay to first in time. And just like that, this side is retired. 4-6-3. They roll it up to get out of the jam. It's on to the bottom of the first. No score on the show. Doc will stand in. He too had 3 hits in the win last night. First offering on the way. Swing and a line drive, but foul. Set now the pitch. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. But this will wind up a foul ball, strike 2. Pause, now the pitch. And the third baseman will have a look at it, but this is back into the seats. Swing and a ball hit hard on the ground towards second. And a bit of a high throw that time, but no problem over there at first as they record the out. So they do strike for 2, but it could have been much worse as they strand the bases loaded. On now to the top half of inning number 2. Oklahoma's out in front here, 2-0. David Alvarado will stand in, and his guys have got something cooking now with 2 on and nobody out.
And down by 2, this is a good opportunity to try to put yourselves level.
On the ground to second base, this could be 2. On to first, and they get the double play.
First and second, nobody out. You think you're in a great position to do some damage here in this inning. And then, the one thing that you could not have is the double play, and that's exactly what you get.
William Gonzalez will stand in, back in the lineup after getting the night off yesterday. Here's the 1-1. Now a swing and a hard-hit grounder. And they are on the board as the run scores from third to cut the lead to 2-1 now. Tom South will start things out here with his guys down a couple of runs already as we begin the third. Now here's the pitch. Swing, hard hit ball to second. And this gets through into right, so he turns the 0-2 count into a leadoff base hit.
Yeah, nothing too special about a ground ball single up the middle here, but if you keep putting the ball in play like they've been doing, good things have a tendency to happen. We'll see if this gets them started.
Here now the 2-2. On the ground is short. This could be two. Solano for one. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and a man left. We'll move on to the bottom of inning number 3. The Dodgers lead it 3-1. Doc will stand in. He grounded out his first time. Here's the first offering. On the get him lunging that time as this is on the ground to first. And that'll get on through into right field for a base hit. Throws there, and he is out on a beautiful throw as he just came up firing that time.
Yeah, and you just have to know your outfield arms out there, especially out in right field. You can see him chugging around third base. He knew it was going to be close, and a good throw here is going to nail him trying to score.
All right, let's go now. Let's go.
Stepping in now, Miguel Ramirez, as he'll take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike one.
That's not really a bad take that time. You've got a guy out there on the mound that's had his hands full already, so you've got to make him prove that he can find the zone.
Comes set, now the pitch. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike.
And I think that's been a big part of the problem so far. He just can't locate his fastball, especially in situations where he has to.
Outside, 2-1.
And one thing you can't do here, you cannot lose him and load the bases. He's still got a couple pitches to play with, but I'd expect this one to be somewhere in a strike zone.
Fouled back. Third inning here, 3-1 our score.
Hey, double him up. Let's go.
Here he comes on 2-2. This ball's grounded foul. Here's the 2-2 offering. Tried to fool him with the changeup, but he won't offer at it. 3-2. A lot of deep counts for these guys early on.
And the more the better as far as they're concerned. They'd like to get him out of here as quick as they can.
And he takes ball 4. So a good job out of the 9-hole in getting on base as we go back to the top of the order.
That's an easy take right there on the 3-2 pitch. Not all that inviting at all. You want to at least make the guy think about hacking up there. Instead now he's on with 1 away.
And this could wind up being a bullpen kind of game as we've got action down there right now when we're only in the 3rd inning. But he's safe at 3rd as he's able to scramble back in plenty of time, and he's out at 3rd. Tom Sau will get a shot here with 2 on and 2 out here in the 4th.
Hey, easy way now, easy way.
He's ready now. The pitch. Now a swing and a sharp ground ball to 3rd.
All right, you're here, you're here.
Michael Choice will make his way towards the box to lead off the 5th. Now the pitch. And he goes and chops this one out towards 2nd. And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away. William Gonzalez will dig in now, hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Here's the 3-2 pitch. Now he runs up and gets this one down. And the pitcher, in fact, will just take a bite out of this one, an infield single.
Let's check this out again. This is in show motion, and you'll see how he shows bunt late. He's got his head right on the baseball, watching it all the way onto the barrel of the bat. That's as good a form as you're going to see.
This is hit down the right field line, but it's going to get out of play for strike one. The pitch. And this is sliced foul into the stands in right, out of play.
Here we go, guys. Let's finish this up there, huh?
Now here it comes.
Let the big dog, buddy.
Swing and a line drive. Foul. Pitch on the way. Now he runs up and gets this one down. And the throw will be too late, so it's a bunt single to get him started here.
Man, you get flat out fly. I mean, once this thing got down, you figured if this is a fair ball, it's a base hit. That's almost too easy there.
Miguel Ramirez will stand in. Base on balls his last time. Action in the bullpen now as a right-hander begins to throw out there. First pitch coming. Runner goes for second. Pitch is a cold strike. The throw in time, and he is nailed at second. Doc will stand in now in what could be a real make-or-break situation.
And you think at this point you have to get something out of this inning. The further you get into that bullpen, the tougher it's going to be to claw back from this deficit.
Oh, and a hearty cut there to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. He's ready. Now the pitch. And he just gets a piece there as this is chopped foul. From the belt, the pitch. Fought off at the plate as it's chopped foul. Here comes another 0-2. And this is hit hard on the ground at first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. So they pick up no runs on no hits, no errors, and one man left on base. Tyler Ware will stand in with the go-ahead run at first, so he'll need to at least get him into scoring position with nobody out. Trying to get that go-ahead run to scoring position now as he puts this one down. Throw's going to go on to first, so a perfect sacrifice there as now the go-ahead run moves into scoring position here. Robbie Hooks will dig in, needing to find a way to get that go-ahead run in from second base. Payoff pitch coming. And a fastball swung on and hit the second. Throw gets him 2 down.
Well, at the very least, he does move that runner up to third base. But with 2 away now, I don't think that's exactly what he was hoping to accomplish. I think he wanted to drive him in.
Elvis Gonzalez will lead it off here in the top of inning number 10. The 1-2. Now a swing, and he popped him up. And no ordinary pop-up at that. This is way up there. And nope, this one falls, so he'll get another shot. Darren Irizarry will stand in. He's 1 for 2 so far. Now the 3-2 pitch. Runs up to bunt here and pops this one up. Holliday is there, and he makes the catch for the out.
Well, this is not always as easy as it looks for a catcher, but he does a good job of locating it that time, and he puts it away with ease.
Doc will come forward now, trying to at least get on base with his guys down to run here in extra innings.
Yeah, I don't think you really need to be swinging for the fences just yet. You just need to find a way to get some guys on base and get that conveyor belt rolling.
And he'll take this to the bag of 3 unassisted for the first out.
Boy, just so late on that fastball, and you're not too surprised about that when you're facing a reliever that throws as hard as this guy does. And it's an easy play at first to take it himself for the out.
And boys, probably a handful of deserving candidates for our top player of the game award, but what do you say we go ahead and give it to the man who shut the door out of the pen?
Yeah, it's nice to have someone like this that you can call on to finish things out for you, and he came on to slam the door shut.
Our final line score.
So that'll put a wrap on things here. MLB The Show's coverage of minor league baseball is on the air as we continue our tour around the minor leagues. Game one of this four-game set straight ahead between the Nashville Sounds and the Oklahoma City Dodgers. And let's also get a brief look at our two starting pitchers as you see how they stack up right there. Joaquin Ibarra will come forward now, back in the lineup here after getting yesterday afternoon off. This is past the mound and into center field for a base hit. Doc will stand in now as he was reinserted back into the lineup here after taking a needed day off yesterday. Now the first pitch. And a half-hearted swing there as he tried to go the other way, and it's strike one.
Yeah, he really pulled off of that one, and that's not the kind of swing we're accustomed to seeing from a guy like him.
Right, especially starting off an at-bat.
And he just gets a piece there as this is chopped foul. Now here it comes. Hit softly to the right side. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely.
Not exactly the most convincing base hit you're ever going to see. Let's call this thing a swinging bunt. Call it whatever you want. He'll call it a leadoff single.
Tony Cruz will be the batter. Here's the first offering. In there, 0-1. Seemed to quicken his delivery to the plate on that last pitch.
Well, you got to remember the slide step does two things for you. It gets the catcher the ball quicker so he can throw a guy out, or it will hold the runner on first so he doesn't steal it all.
Now the 1-1 pitch. Right back to the outside part of the plate, but that misses as well. It's 2-1.
Yeah, it's so easy to get caught reaching on that pitch. We've seen a few of his teammates do it already. That's a great job to recognize slider and play off.
And it's in time. He's out at second as a good relay gets him. Jeff Warner will dig in here. He flew out his first time around.
Hey, come on, guys, let's go.
He's set, now the pitch. Now a swing and a hard hit ball to short. And he's retired, one away. Ari Adrianza will try it again. Set down on strikes his first time. The 1-2. Good pitch there on 1-2 as this is pulled down to third. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. So 3 runs on 3 hits, including the home run. No errors, and no one left on base. Joel Velasmil will stand in now to get us going here in the 4th. And this is on the ground toward the hole. And he'll flip it to the pitcher covering for the out. Doc will stand in. A base hit his first time around.
Doc.
First pitch coming. Now he runs up and gets this one down. Throw to first is going to beat him, though, as they're able to thwart the bunt attempt.
Well, I like the idea here, but I think he's better suited going down the third base line against a right-handed pitcher. Not only is it a longer throw, but as you can see, his follow-through naturally takes him right towards the baseball, and he's able to field it and get it onto first just in the nick of time.
Charles DeLong will make his way towards the box to lead off the 5th. The 1-1. Now here's a ground ball that'll get... And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely. Jeff Warner will try it again. 0 for 2 with a fly out and a ground ball thus far. Here's the 3-2 pitch. And a bunt attempt here with 2 strikes that'll get foul, so he'll become out number 1. And reined in 1 away. William Dixon, see what he can do here with 2 on and 2 out here in inning number 5. 3-2 pitch. Now a ball hit sharply toward third. And a backhanded try, but it's just out of reach, and that's going to score the run from third. And that'll bring home another as they open it up to a 4-0 advantage now.
When you're already losing, the one thing you can't do is give away more runs. I mean, you're already in the hole. The last thing you want to do is keep digging, but that's what's happening right here. Things are going from bad to worse now.
And he tries to bunt here, but this is going to be foul, so that's a costly out number 2. Jeff Warner will stand in now, and he's been kept quiet out of the number 3 hole, hitless in his 3 at-bats so far. Pitches away, but it's swung on and grounded to second. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. So it's no runs on 2 hits, no errors, and 2 men left stranded. Edgar Ochoa will lead it off here in the top of inning number 7. This for the second baseman, Solano. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7. Ari Adrianza will stride in. He singled in his last plate appearance. Here's the pitch. Now a swing and a bouncing ball toward the hole. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. So they're held in check here this half of the inning. On now to the bottom of inning number 7. The Sounds lead it 4-0.
Leading off for the Dodgers.
Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. Doc is in for the third time as he swings and misses at that one. It's 0-1. Not too many strikeouts on the ledger for him so far, but it hasn't really mattered.
Yeah, I think ideally you'd like to see him miss a few more bats, but as long as you're keeping guys off balance and you're letting your defense help you, you don't need to strike a ton of guys out to be successful.
The pitch. And he's bunting with 2 strikes, but can't connect, so a real wasted at-bat there. Jeff Warner will stand in with a showdown looming. 2 on, 2 out here in inning number 8. He's ready now. The pitch. Now a swing and an easy ground ball to first. On to second for the force out, and the side is retired. So it's a run on 3 hits, no errors, and 2 men left on. Not too many more shots left. Home half of the 8th coming up. Nashville's out on top, 5-2. Doc will get another crack, 1 for 3 thus far. First offering on the way. Oh, just a miserable effort there. It's 0-1.
And time's getting short here. You don't want to have to face that closer in the 9th inning needing 3 runs. They need to cut that gap down somehow.
Well hit high in the air and deep to center field. And he'll get over to... Oh, it kicks off his glove. How did he do that?
Well, you know, he does have a long way to go to get to this ball, but geez, once you get there, catch it. I think he's going to tell you that he should have caught that ball, and the official scorer, he's going to agree with him too. He's going to get smacked with an error.
Tony Cruz will stand in now in what could be a real make-or-break situation.
And you think at this point you have to get something out of this inning. The further you get into that bullpen, the tougher it's going to be to claw back from this deficit.
And he'll start him with a high strike here on the fastball on the outside corner. It's 0-1.
A high fastball that time in the strike zone and on the outside corner. But that is a dangerous spot to be pitching if you're only throwing in the low 90s.
Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1. Ready now on 1-1. Now a check swing, but he makes contact and hits it out in front of the plate. Throw gets him, 2 down. And the tag's there. He's out at third base. It's a double play, and just like that, the inning is over. So no runs or hits here as the error turns out to be unimportant.
Number 54.
Edgar Ochoa will dig in. He homered back in inning number 3. Sets the 2-2 pitch. Changed up on him here, and this is grounded to short. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway. William Dixon will stand in. He flew out his last time up. Now here's the pitch. Hit on the ground to short. Throw gets him, 2 down. Aire Adrianza will stride in, grounded out his last time through. Here's the 1-1 pitch. On the ground to short. Oh, and he overshoots his first baseman as it's over his head.
Just an airmail shot that time. The pickup's good, but this ball just sails straight over his head at first base. Good effort to try and go up and get it, but this is well out of his reach.
An entertaining game all in all, so if we have to choose one who stood out among all others, why not go with this man right here? He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, I think in the end, this really could have been anybody's award.